All right. The Big East Dynasty's back. And actually, I'm the last one to play. So we're going to be advancing this shit tonight. Because I know BJ's not playing. As a matter of fact, I could probably just remove BJ from the Dynasty because he's not going to play anymore. He's already been well aware, telling me that. And then Ralph has been kind of MIA outside of just a few reels here and there. So yeah, we got another year to go, really. We'll see what we can get done and see where we can go. I need to make sure that I've got. We got another guy who's gonna jump in and play this final year whenever he gets a chance, and that'll kind of work out where it can. Don't know who he's gonna take or who he'll use, but
hey, before you get started on that, I got a commercial. If y'all are wanting some more college football content, go sub to Armchair Analysis on YouTube. Oh. Speaking of which, video just dropped.
That it did, Edward. I did. I did just drop a video. West Virginia preview is finally out. I'm actually repping the Mountaineers right now. So RJ, I know when you're going to come back and tune into this to look for some rage bait. Real nears in the case of that. So.
Is that why you posted it so late, so you could see it in the morning?
No, I posted it so late because I've been so far fucking behind the last couple of days with my personal problems that oh, they call that over and back? Oh, that was from earlier. Okay, I was like, what the hell? Sorry. Watching the final 5.6 seconds, really, basically 6 seconds of Spurs Knicks game 4. Spurs up 106-105. Knicks are getting the ball, sideline inbound right now for a chance to win the game. Spurs are going to just go straight for coverage. Jalen Brunson for 3. Short. Tip in! 1.2 to go. Knicks lead. 107-106. Holy shit. Wow.
Now, is this for the championship, or is it just...
They
still have another game to play?
They got one more game.
If Knicks win.
If the Knicks win. Adam Sandler. It's probably the only reason I want the Knicks to win is for Adam Sandler. All these other rich pricks can get out of here, but for Adam Sandler, we'll take it. Oh, and Larry David. I mean, I'd be stoked for Larry David. That dude's hilarious. I think that was Josh Hart too that came in and got the tip in. I'm not terribly certain. Forgive me, I'm not a huge NBA guy. No, it wasn't Josh Hart. It was 8, whoever that is. That is an incredible play to get in there and just... I mean, 2 fingers is all to touch that ball, getting it back up to the hoop. Oh, it's OG. Man, dude.
Ananobi.
Wow. See, it always blows my mind, like the guys that you don't hear their name much after they leave college. Because I'm not an NBA guy. Like I watch the Sixers here and there because that's my team, but beyond that, I don't care that much about the NBA. And it always blows my mind to see some of these guys that you watched in college, make a play, and then it's like, oh yeah, this guy did exist at one point in my life, and I did watch him play a lot. Dude, mid-2010s Big Ten basketball was crazy. Knicks win. Wow. 1 game away for New York from being back atop the NBA. Wow. I will say though that there's one thing that I'm not shitting on the Knicks. I'm glad I'm not a Knicks fan though, because dude, if I had to compete with some of these celebrities to get tickets to watch my team play a game, if I was a season ticket holder and I couldn't get tickets to these games, or I couldn't afford the tickets to these games because of these celebrities that were fucking paying out the ass for them, man, I would be pissed to be missing out on this run.
Oh yeah, no doubt about that.
And I'm not talking about the Seinfelds or the Sandlers or the Tracy Morgans of this shit, but there are some of these people that are there that you don't ever hear them talk about sports ever, and they're at these games right now, just acting like they've been diehard fans their whole lives. Fuck them.
Well, you know what they're doing, right? They're content farming.
I don't know about content farming, but they're looking for the the recognition for sure. Now, there are some who are like TikTokers and shit like that. Those ones, yeah, that's probably likely, but yeah, it's just crazy. But anyways, now we can get into our game. Game of the week against Texas. Holy shit, I didn't realize I got a 97 overall team with 99 offense and 96 defense. Ooh.
Show off what you got in the portal, though.
Oh, dude, I don't even remember. I really don't. Man, I really don't. Hang on. I'll go view roster just for the sake, because the depth chart's all weird to read. All right, quarterback is Walt Traynor once again, but I did get Micah Dye from Louisville. Brought him in with Tyler Pettis, redshirt freshman backup, or third stringer. He's an 82 overall. This is a good group. Micah Dye just fits the system, and so that's why he's here.
Now, don't forget that you are a little ahead of me. So
that's fair. Running back, Earl Brock, a 97 speed, 99 excel, 95 agility, 92 change of direction, Heisman contender. That's what he is. He's in for 1 year. We got Marquise Quick, another 90 overall running back, and then a few guys who are just pretty much speedsters that you're going to see here and there, specifically Junior Maldi, the true freshman, or maybe even Quentin Todia a little bit.
God, Earl Brock looks unreal.
Yeah. Adrian Lewis
He looks like Jaden Ball.
Yeah. That kid's going to be crazy. Adrian Lewis comes back and is going to be I think our number one receiver probably. Now, there are some guys I like, and specifically Doug Walter. I'm excited to use a little bit more. See where some of these guys can go. All red shirts. We didn't bring in another receiver because we didn't need to. The tight ends are good, but honestly, let's kind of see where they go. The offensive line is loaded, to say the least. NFL draft talent all throughout this group. Edge rushers are okay. It's probably our biggest weak point of this team, but and up the middle. But we've got a lot of weight up the middle, so I'm hoping that these guys will play what we need them to play of that position, or those respectable positions. Linebackers are rock steady. I'm excited to have them back again. I think they're all the same, actually, from last year, too. Yeah, it's Terrence Witten, Gio Reed, and Cam Hale. All three return. The cornerback room, Robbie Booth, gonna try to join the exciting whites in the NFL, like Cooper DeJean. Gonna try to make some things happen. Enrique Moang jumps over to the outside now with his 94 speed. He's going to be a big deal. And then Nick Lutris will be the slot corner. Very excited for him to play that field position. Not really a whole lot else in that in this side of things. The safeties are.
We'll be back.
Sounds good. Safeties are just straight up
BS.
studs. Cooper Martineau, the true sophomore, is going to be a dog. 89 overall already as a sophomore. He is going to play probably every play of the season if he can. On top of that, look at the speed and acceleration for Cooper Martineau. That is our guy at safety. Kicker, we got George Good. He's a junior. Back again, 93 kick power. He can make it from 60. And then Lyle Harris. The big thing with him, deep range is up there. hopefully that will open up a little better on the kick meter. So it's a good team. It's a very good team. I'm excited. I think we can get back atop the sport one more time here before it's all said and done. So with that said, we're gonna come out here and we're gonna roll against this Texas squad who is just as good and just as capable of taking us down. So we'll see what happens there.
Welcome everyone to Charlotte and the Dukes Mayo Classic. A lot of buzz and buildup as we kick off another college football season here today. Hi folks, and welcome to this highly competitive matchup as we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Texas Longhorns, taking on a playoff team from last year, the Cincinnati Bearcats. For EA Sports, I'm Chris Fowler, joined in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get this thing going.
All right. Oh, we're in the Dukes Mayo Classic. That's what it is. Okay. Okay. Pumped. Pumped. I didn't know that was what we were playing, and I forgot about this game being neutral site. All right, here we go.
I'm back.
From the beautiful Bank of America Stadium. The season is on.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. The Bearcats offense comes on the field first today.
And here comes Earl Brock.
Teams have great success going to the portal and coming up with a difference maker.
Guy who can be just an absolute menace to society for this team.
From schools, he thought his skill set fit best here, and now he gets a chance to show what he can do within this offense starting today.
Ball handed off.
First play, and Earl Brock finds 14.
That's a good play. Moves the ball to the 39.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
And in first down, right back to the running game. They finally make the stop.
Another good play.
Midfield, it'll be first down.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
The pocket breaking down. He'll try a pass here.
That's all right. Unfortunate drop there, but
Time is the football, and now it's second down. Fans around the country got their eyes on this matchup. Kirk, this is going to be fun. It doesn't happen often enough in college football, an early season collision of top 5 teams.
Earl Brock running again.
Players and the coaches, because you find out all that work you put in the summer.
Nothing shy of 10 yards each carry so far to start this game.
Top teams in the country. I'm just glad we're here to witness it.
And the Bearcats will have first and 10 here. The pass rush closing in.
Oh, what a play, trainer.
In the backfield, it's 4. Defense finally able to get him down after the juke, but he picks up a decent gain.
That's a tight end making moves like that.
Love to see it. Quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute.
Gonna bring Lewis in a little bit.
Recognition by the quarterback, then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains off that incompletion. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. Enough to convert on third there, so first down from the 12 now.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see as an offense.
It's a good thing I muted because Letty wanted to be part of tonight's stream.
That's all right. She's welcome. She's cute.
I just saw Earl Brock run for the first time. My God.
Yeah, he's gonna be really good. This is just a dangerous player.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long.
Got him. Touchdown, Cincy. What a drive.
I'm surprised this was not Oklahoma that was first on the schedule.
No, I honestly, it gave me Texas, and I kind of felt it. I was like, let's do it. Let's have it. And the other thing, I didn't want to fuck up this being a neutral site. That was the big reason I kept this game on top of that and didn't go Oklahoma.
Where's it at?
It's at Bank of America, Duke's Mayo Classic.
Hmm.
I didn't know. It literally just handed me this game as this season opener, so I was like, hey, get a little bit of a home away from home kind of game. Even though it's,
Wow. It gave you Duke's Mayo Classic for a top 5 matchup? We don't
hey,
see
man,
that often.
hey, don't you fucking shit on the Duke's Mayo Classic, all right?
Well, I'm just saying, historically, they don't usually select highly ranked teams like that.
No, I mean, it's been App State and, whoever the hell else they wanted to play. Charlotte, really, the last couple of years. Only other time I've seen it be anybody was UNC South Carolina that year, but
Tennessee played in it one year, I think, didn't they?
yeah, they played NC State. I think was that
NC State
2 years
yep.
ago. It was a year. It was a year
Sounds right.
after. It was a year after North Carolina, South Carolina, so it had to be 24.
Yep. Would have been Nico's first regular season start. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
no.
because his first start was his first regular season start.
His first regular season start was 2024.
I think that sounds right. I'm gonna look.
Yeah,
that up.
no,
Hold
it was. It was. You're right. That was me.
Because his first ever start was in the Citrus Bowl, and I got to see that game.
Yeah. I think it was his second start, though, because you guys played a game, and it was a week 2 game, I think, if I remember it correctly there.
Let's see.
Oh, what a throw, dude. Wow. I didn't think he was going to get there. Ball just hung up in the air on that play. Are we going to have ourselves a little bit of a shootout here?
So here's a question for you. Are you excited for the 2027 University of South Carolina Chanticleers?
I mean, I'm
team?
pumped for them, right? Like, I mean, if I was still as like immersed in the school as I was a couple of years ago, probably, like, I would probably be like trying to go to a game or two. But since I'll have my season tickets next year in Winston, I think it'll just kind of be what it is. I'm gonna watch them though, because I'm very excited to watch what Schnall does and see if it really was a coaching problem or if it was a school problem. I think I know the answer already, but it'll be fun to watch it happen.
And your Omaha picks.
You know, as hot as they've been, it's hard not to go with West Virginia to come out of their side.
I agree.
And
Georgia? I like Georgia or Bama.
Yeah, I need to look at that other side here in a second. That's what I was actually getting ready to pull up so I can.
It's guaranteed to be an SEC team. It's Texas, Georgia, Alabama, and Ole Miss. No. Ole Miss is in the other side.
Yeah.
No, it's Texas, Oklahoma, Alabama, and Georgia.
Oh, okay. I mean, either Georgia or Texas. I don't have a generalized preference, or care.
I'll tell you what, though, if Dayton LaChance keeps hitting like he's been doing for Oklahoma.
That Oklahoma team got hot, too. I feel like eventually they'll come back down. West Virginia's just been on another level, and I think they've got the best pitching left. So
on that side, certainly.
Who's better? Texas?
I said on that side
of
the bracket.
I know. Yeah, I get that. But on the other side, like, who in Omaha is better? Texas? I mean, Georgia, maybe.
And if they get their act together, North Carolina can be too, but I'm not buying that.
Yeah, I don't buy North Carolina pitching. I just don't.
They struggled like all get out with Southern Cal.
Yeah. Yeah, that's not a team you want to struggle to hit the ball against specifically, so.
Here's the handoff. Has a path to the end zone.
He is. You can just hand the Heisman right now. This guy is going to win it. There's not a chance anybody else is even close.
I'm
Wow.
sure Alex would love to fight you on that.
Boo-hoo. This kid is good, man.
Sorry, I have to do that every time I
Wow.
hear that phrase, that boo-hoo phrase. I have to say that. Boo-hoo.
Dog's doing it too.
I don't know what she's fucking barking at. That's not her usual bark.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there.
All right, hang on just a second. I gotta go see what's going on.
There we go. Good work, boys.
Takes the handoff and tests the left side.
There's Martineau making a play.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zero in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
On third down, he drops to throw. The receiver makes the catch. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
And you just continue to see the chemistry between these two. And they told us yesterday in our production meeting, they spent hours and hours of working and developing that chemistry and that rhythm by throwing.
Oh, are you kidding me?
Summer months. And man, it's starting to really pay off. He's become his security blanket for the quarterback, and especially on third down, get him the ball.
Made the catch, but he was surrounded for not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job.
The little speed boost they're getting on their catches is kind of crazy, man. Like, that's giving them a lot of extra yards right now. It's not so much that they're beating the man coverage. They're just getting a lot of what they need, or what you think they would need. It's a good hit.
He'll just throw that one away to avoid what would have been a sack. So after the incompletion, it's second down. It's a shotgun run call. He's got room to run. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after
Having such a hard time. For whatever reason, I don't really know what it is, but we are having a difficult time.
And they're now going to kick to that up tempo. Kind of sense that the defense is a bit on their heels, confused, looking to the sidelines. A great time to go hurry up.
It's that kind of game.
Now this is the 8th play on this drive. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Pressure is coming.
Oh, he was going that way too.
Complete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And he'll make
There we go, fourth down.
after gaining decent yardage. So on fourth down, they will settle for a field goal attempt. And he's got it from 40
All right.
yards away, showing off the deep range.
14-10, but we made a stop.
With 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Chris, they get the 3 points, but looking back at it, 4th and inches. Pretty conservative call there. I really thought they would have gone for it.
And here comes the Cincinnati offense back out on the field, trying to build on a beautiful, balanced touchdown drive last time they had it. And the quarterback keeps it on the option.
There's a fake from Walton. Just get down. There we go. Big time.
Tackle there with a slide.
And that's what he likes to do. He knows he's a weapon out there, not just with his arm, but when he can pull it down on an option like this and pick up a big chunk of yards, it can leave any defense with their head spinning.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust.
And then Earl Brock gets it back and just goes after it.
Boy, between this offensive line and this back, it's been a lot of fun to watch this offense tonight. You know, he's now over 100 yards on the game tonight. This is an evening he'll remember for a long time.
Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run. You can go to play action.
Oh, look at that O-line.
Keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Go to the sideline, steps out after a short gain.
Chris, it's so easy to get excited about the receivers on the outside and their ability to make big plays, but the slot receivers are just as exciting.
There you go. 2-minute timeout.
Their finesse, quickness, and ability to make guys miss in the middle of that field.
Offense needing to keep this drive alive. It's a third down play. And they pick up the first on the ground. And he is denied on 3rd and 1. Great defense.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
4th down and 2 coming up as they try to keep the drive going. Big throw by the quarterback on
There we go, Quintero.
takes the football inside.
There's no way we weren't going for that.
Okay.
This 4th down, but how about
God.
Feel this blitz coming.
absolute laser to get that one in there for the first down?
Oh, catch the ball, dude.
Defensive play brings up 2nd down.
What a hit there by the defender.
Absolutely insane.
Football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
That one falls incomplete. Looking
2
for a
straight.
flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
And they're not even good drops either. They're just pitiful.
Backed up a long way to go for a first down.
Let's try to do that a little bit on the.
Throw it again.
Well, there won't be any Happy League baseball for me tomorrow.
Dude, what a fucking.
Down, but now it brings up 4th.
I don't mind this aggressive approach.
I cannot wait to not ever deal with that again.
Now you can either kick the field goal or still have a chance to go.
Which play was it? 3rd down?
Yes, man. He didn't go for it. Once again, no attempt to catch the ball whatsoever, and he's wide ass open.
He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here.
So, 17-10. We still lead, but man, that's just pitiful, man. It could have been 21-10.
Is that Brock that you're talking about?
Yeah, but it wasn't. It's not him. It's the game not registering, and I'm trying to make the play. Like, I don't understand it.
With the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. He hands it off from the gun.
Oh, come on, game. I was
Gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
definitely in position to make that play.
Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime.
Come on now.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff.
Stuff. That's Martineau.
Absolutely nowhere. It'll be a loss of the play. They crank up the tempo here for this important 3rd down play.
Why are the Burlington sock puppets tweeting out about
There we go.
the NBA Finals?
I don't know.
What are y'all doing?
This will be the first punt for this offense tonight.
Maybe they're the
They're bored.
first Happy League team to tweet about the NBA Finals.
They're the only Happy League team that I've seen tweet about sports other than. Well, the Axemen have tweeted about Tennessee sports before, so.
Yeah.
But the sock puppets are the closest thing that the Happy League has to the Savannah Bananas.
Mm.
So,
It's not going to be first down yardage. Here's the 2nd down play.
and that's just they would even agree with you on that. That's not even throwing shade.
I got you.
Line, it's a loss of 2.
Feels like there's starting to be a sense of comfort in this game on both sides. The defense is starting to really step up here these last couple possessions.
Has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Oh, how did he catch that, man? What?
I'm glad that didn't give me a backwards pass there.
Not the worst decision. You wish he'd find a guy open to give him
Game gave me no help there.
And on fourth down, the punter sends it away.
Perfect. It bounced out of bounds right as the clock hit 0. Halftime.
Minutes going to wrap up the first half.
That was a fun half.
Kevin Flores with our halftime update.
Defenses got comfortable there.
Happy to provide a break in the action to kind of pour over exactly what has transpired so far. And how can we begin our analysis of that first half without singing the praises of one of the elite backs in football? Racking up huge numbers on the ground, even throwing the occasional block. This kid is the total package. And if this defense doesn't adjust his strategy...
On your stream last night, when we were talking about the Axemen, did we talk about like the scheduling and how the Axemen have their first 5 games at home and
No,
no
we
true
didn't.
road trips?
No.
Okay.
Or well, we talked
Yeah.
about it last night. You did mention it because their first road games are Johnson City this coming weekend, right? And then they actually go on the road.
Yeah,
after
tomorrow and
that.
Friday.
Yeah.
He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep.
I just think that means a whole lot because now, yes, the rosters change massively from year to year, and you never really have more than 7 or 8 returners to a roster. I've never seen more than that from year to year.
Right.
But it is rare for an Appy League team to start the season with 5 consecutive home games, which is what we had this year. And I
Right.
just think that the team building happens when you're on the road.
Timeout. I hate to waste a timeout this early in the half, but there's no way I'm letting that happen. I know
So
what they're
it's
doing
just
here.
one of those things. I just don't think this team is finding itself until they're on the road.
Stuffed. There we go. Good work. Glad I called that timeout. I was not letting that fucking shit happen. Even the fucking computer knows the AI, or the cheese with the QB sneaks, huh? That's a good little return from Todia.
That Spurs collapse was one for the ages, man.
Were they up big in that game at some point or something and I missed it?
Yeah. Yeah,
Oh,
dude.
damn.
They
Oh,
were
what a
up,
catch.
they were up. I gotta look this up.
I mean, the Knicks just, like, very clearly want this series more. And I mean, they've wanted it more all playoffs. It's not just been, like, it's not a dig on the Spurs by any means, but I fucking got down, dude. I don't understand how the slide button didn't work. I'm hoping he was down here, but yeah, I'm going to call the challenge here. That's a big moment.
Dude, the ESPN app is still just not working for me like it needs to be. I've even updated it and everything.
I think he's down. I mean, it's close. I don't know.
So not what the coach was hoping to hear. Took a chance with the timeout to get the replay.
Well, we're down to 1 timeout here for the rest of the game, so I better hope I get shit right from here on out.
Can I actually read something? Is
Why did I-
technology going to work at all?
They're starting to come alive here.
San Antonio led at the break 76-49.
Oh, he had it! He had it! Booth, you've got to make the catch! Oh, my goodness. Come on, man.
Let's face it, a lot of these defenders, they've got it all. Speed, athleticism, but hands, sometimes a little questionable, as we saw here.
Oh, he was going to get hit. It's all right.
Nice design here.
I didn't
Did
mean
you
to
hear what
be-
I said?
No.
To the outside, off to the right, looks downfield. No
San Antonio led 76-49 at half.
got the athletic ability there to pick up
Get there. Short. Let's go. Good work. Fumble doesn't hurt. Is it 76-40?
It was 76-49 at half.
Oh, okay. Damn. Well, that sucks.
Yeah, the Spurs blew a massive lead.
It's all right. Well, let's see if we can do a little better here.
I can't believe you're starting Trainer over a die. I think a die is better.
You're about to see
personally.
why.
Boy, it's fun to watch this guy run the quarterback option. This time he keeps it, big positive yards, and a first down.
I love what he's doing, man. I really like him. There's a reason I wanted to keep him. I was frustrated with some of the ways things would go at the end of the year last year, but he was a freshman and had a lot of things that were just mistake prone thanks to a lack of abilities. Now he's got him. He's going to be dangerous for this dynasty. And so is Brock. Wow, what a run! That's a way to get things going.
Well, this is what this running back brings to the table for this offense. He's always one touch away from a huge play, and here he gets the ball,
And just like that, we've got her opened up a little bit.
no one's going to catch him on his way to the end zone.
35 is an insane number for a running back of that caliber.
It's all right. Hey, he wanted it. He wouldn't let me change it.
Really? You couldn't change it?
I'm being a smartass. I don't go in and do edit players, and I could actually. As a matter of fact, during the off seasons in the new game, I might do it, like go in and edit numbers if you guys will be in the stream at the same time. Because the reason I don't do it on here, on this Dynasty versus my others, I don't want anybody to even have a reason to try to accuse any bullshit. Now, most of you know I'm not doing that, and I would never do that. But there are a few that I'm sure would have no problem trying to throw some shit out there like that. So, in order to avoid the crying masses, I'm going to go ahead and I will not do that unless it's on stream and everybody can see it.
The only reason I'd even think about it would be to just give you some shit.
Yeah, well,
But
some people would take it and run with it. So,
yeah.
there's a select few individuals that... Got him.
You've got more
Got
decorum
him.
than that.
For sure. Wow, there we go.
Tyler, Mr. Decorum Isley.
That's my name. Don't wear it out. No. Got a deep ball. Got a deep ball, at least I think. Oh, no, they don't. Hey, you made up for it, Booth. You made up for it, Booth. Oh, my God, look at the speed of this guy. Let's go, Booth. Robbie Booth.
Sounds like an outlaw from the 1800s.
Well,
sounds like a Red Dead character.
hey, he'll be taking some kill shots here in this game, that's for sure. Ah, wanted to catch there.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out the punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, he's unable to hold on to the football.
From the shotgun, handoff inside.
That was a weird animation.
That's
I didn't really like that.
atrocious game.
They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
That was terrible blocking.
Not be denied on this play. They come up with
Disappointed on that, to say the least.
Lucky he just held on to the ball.
Here we go from 57. First look at the leg. and it's more than good.
We're going to have another new showdown coming, I'm pretty sure, for MLB The Show. Because Scherzer hit 3,500 Ks tonight.
Who?
Max Scherzer hit 3,500 Ks.
Nice. Good. Only
So we're
100.
probably going to have a showdown for him.
Only 100 passing yards through 3 quarters. That's the largest comeback in NBA Finals history, by the way. 29 points.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. At the 12, the coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. The Longhorns offense takes the field. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Looks over the middle, and that's complete.
Okay.
Receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play. Second down play coming up for this offense.
Hey, it's positive yards, right? That's never a bad thing. But let's face it, these guys got a long way to go.
There you go, Brandon Berg.
Time to do it. So
Big play.
downfield, and let's get out of bounds to try to preserve that clock.
So let's see what they like here on 3rd and short from inside their own 20. Important to pick up this first down. Can he get there on the ground? Pick up the first down, stopped at the 27.
Well, that shows you the trust they have in their offensive line in this running game. To get to a 3rd down, just trying to come up with a way to be able to keep this drive alive, keep hope alive that you can come back in this game. You rely on old reliable with that offensive line, and they come through for
We also do have a new multiplayer program
As expected.
in MLB The Show.
I did complete that, at least.
And at the end of the path, in addition to the 50 bundle, is a...
Gio Reed! Gio Reed! Pick 6! Let's go! What a read!
Easy read.
What a
Green eggs
read!
and ham.
No, you'll watch this, man. You're gonna like what you see there.
Geo read. What a Geo read. Geo located that one.
Wow. Electric shit out here right now. 34-10. I didn't expect to beat Texas this bad, man. Thought we might get out here and win this game, but 24 points is not what I had on the radar.
There is a World Series rewind pack in this multiplayer program.
Oh, really?
Yep.
It didn't let me get to his ass.
Ooh,
Pause. Pause. All right.
Pause.
It's all right.
Hold on.
It's all right.
It's
all right.
Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on.
I did, though. I was all over it.
God.
It's all right.
God.
Everybody gets a little zesty sometimes.
Wow. Wow. Little fruity, too, apparently.
Oh, wow. That was close.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top.
I want to get there so bad.
For the offense.
The Longhorns bring their punt team on.
Where is...
And he's able to send the punt away.
Almost got to it.
Where?
That's
Here
a
we go.
shame.
Decides to signal fair catch.
Let's go ahead and get that done.
Offense retakes the field now. They were fortunate to get points on the last possession because of a long-range field goal. And the running back takes the handoff. Stop after a small gain. Now looking at
Well, I'm not using him. He can get fucked.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups.
Oh, okay. We'll see what he's got.
Over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide.
There we go.
Still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
offense looking to keep the drive alive. It's 3rd down. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. And the completion made.
Oh, really? Oh, really?
The 30.
Oh, really? He's got that on the after catch department, too?
the second half, get to a third down, you got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it, you convert, and you keep working that clock.
Oh, okay.
Nice catch.
It's Lewis. Brought down quickly at the 14, but the offense is in the red zone. Looks like the Bearcats pick up
So what is it that I need? I need... Okay. I hate with these mini seasons that there's just so much that you have to keep up with.
Yeah. And the menus aren't very helpful in letting you track.
Oh, absolutely not.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
I will say though, some of those diamonds that are right at those live series diamonds right at that 90 overall tier, like Ramirez and Scooble and Marte and Raleigh, those guys are really not all that expensive anymore.
Yeah.
They're in that 40 to 80K range now.
Oh, okay. That's still fucking stubs, man. But
Yeah, it is, but it's not as bad.
no. We'll take our points there. I wanted to get a little more passing yards out of this game, so. Yeah, a little greedy, not quite the way we would ultimately love for that to look, but.
I had a buddy of mine text me earlier, and he asked me...
Cam Martineau. Cooper, my bad. Fuck. My bad, dude. My bad.
Do what?
Get you a fucking name tag. I said the wrong name. It's Cooper Martineau, not Cameron Martineau.
He said, if you had an entire lineup of just your favorite players, not necessarily the best players, but your favorites ever, what would it be?
MLB lineup of my favorite players ever?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Oh, shit.
You want to hear mine?
Yeah, that'll help me, or let me think a little bit while I finish this game out.
Now, these guys are in here for various different reasons.
Okay.
2 of these players I did not see play, but have made a big impact on me. So your leadoff hitter playing in right field is Ichiro, who I did see play. For very obvious reasons. I was really struggling to think of a leadoff hitter and also struggling to think of a right fielder. And then I'm like, well, wait a minute. So that's how that one came about. Batting second and playing left field, of course, is Ted Williams.
Mm-hmm. That's an agreement for sure.
Batting third, playing first base, playing DH is Freddie Freeman. He's just one of my favorite hitters ever.
Yeah.
Batting fourth and playing first base is Lou Gehrig, because Lou Gehrig is the reason I wore the number 4 growing up. He had to be on this list.
Yeah.
So Lou Gehrig bats fourth and plays first base.
You know, I wore number 4 as well, but for a totally different reason.
Yeah?
Brett Favre. My favorite NFL player of all time.
Well, there you go.
Dick pics included.
Batting fifth, playing third base is Chipper Jones, who growing up was my favorite player, because growing up I was a Braves guy.
Yep.
So Chipper Jones is 5. Batting sixth, playing center field is Andrew McCutchen. A nod to perhaps my favorite center fielder of my era growing up. There are some great options there, but I really like Andrew McCutchen. Batting seventh and catching is Brian McCann.
All right.
For a lot of the reasons that Freddie Freeman is on this list and Chipper Jones is on this list.
I got you.
Batting eighth and playing shortstop is Asdrubal Cabrera. Dude, I used to spend hours every day watching Asdrubal Cabrera defensive highlights. He had to make this list.
Yeah.
And then batting ninth, playing second base is Ketel Marte. One of my favorite active players in baseball. Your starting pitcher is Clayton Kershaw. Look, he just defines my era of watching baseball.
I got you.
And then the reliever, of course, is Billy Wagner. I can't clamor as much as I did for him to be a Hall of Famer and then not have him as my reliever.
Okay. All right, so we're going starting 9, starter, and reliever.
Yep.
All right. Let me go ahead and
And the reason that Ted Williams is hitting second is because in my philosophy of baseball, in my mind, the best player on your team hits second, and to me, he's the greatest player in the history of the sport. So, the first bat off the bench for me is Mike Trout because he also defines an era.
for the first time in the regular season, we hold the number 1 ranking in college football. Let's fucking go. Wow, that's sick.
I mean, I already know who your starting pitcher is going to be.
Yeah.
That one's easy.
Yeah, let me send this out real quick, and then I'll roll through it here.
Dude, but just talking more like about Asdrubal Cabrera, as like a, what was his era? Like it was early 2010s, right? That he was really in his prime as the shortstop for Cleveland. It had to be early 2010s, which would have been middle school, early high school for me.
Yeah, I watched a lot of Asdrubal Cabrera growing up. Obviously, being from Central Ohio, we had STO, and I mean that was it for us, man.
I remember being just absolutely mesmerized at what he could do defensively.
Mm-hmm.
And I used to compare him to Andrelton Simmons being a Braves fan and whatnot. And I'm like, man, Andrelton Simmons, I always thought growing up, I was like, Andrelton Simmons is a really good defensive shortstop. But man, Asdrubal Cabrera makes it look a lot more flashy.
Yeah, no, Asdrubal Cabrera was something else. All right, let me go through here real quick, and I'm gonna create 1 through 9.
I thought about including a couple former Kingsport players on this list, like McFeeble, and a couple guys who ultimately never made it to the bigs. But then I'm like, man, I really probably should just do guys who made it to the bigs.
Yeah, for sure. All right.
There is one Kingsport player that I would have on my bench.
Okay.
That is Kevin Kazmarski, because he's the best player I've ever seen play in Kingsport. And he did actually make it to the bigs, but the Mets only gave him 4 ABs. So he didn't get much of a chance.
That's fair.
But that's typical Mets nonsense.
This is actually coming together better than I thought it might.
If I were to throw a bench out there, it would be Mike Trout, Kevin Kasmarski, Salvador Perez for the backup catcher, and I'm gonna go Trey Turner. I'm gonna go Trey Turner for the bench.
Fair enough.
Now, yes, I realize I don't have a backup corner infielder, but I don't really care. They called Lou Gehrig the Iron Man for a reason. One of the Iron Men of baseball.
Right.
No shade to Cal Ripken, who is the ultimate Iron Man, but Lou Gehrig was Iron Man Mark I, if you know what I mean by that. If you catch the reference.
Right.
The OG.
Let's see here how I can do this.
Is your reliever going to be Mariano Rivera?
No.
Interesting. Is that just because of the Yankee
No.
deal?
No, I knew who my pitchers were going to be from the very beginning of you asking me this question. So I'll start with them. The obvious, Randy Johnson, my favorite baseball player of all time, my favorite pitcher of all time. It's Randy Johnson, without question.
Yep.
Will never be a different answer. My reliever is currently a Red Sox, but man, did I get to see a lot of him when he played for the Reds. Aroldis Chapman.
Yep.
Aroldis Chapman, for sure. Those are the two. Starter, reliever, have to have him on the team. My leadoff, the Millville Meteor, Mike Trout.
Playing center?
Center field. I have one player that I'm certain is out of position, in terms of like they are playing a different position, but it's a position I'm almost certain he played at some point in his time playing. You'll notice that the majority of these are players that I watched as a kid. That's the other thing. There are two players that are caveats to that. One of them as an adult, and one of them I never got to watch and play the game. But he's a hero of mine. That hero, of course, is Ted Williams. We agree at the 2-hole left fielder, greatest pure hitter of all time. No question in my mind. No reason to explain further. At number 3, my shortstop would be Derek Jeter.
Ooh.
My favorite
now,
shortstop to ever play the game. My favorite shortstop to ever play the game. Now, the other names in this list and in this conversation, I took a minute of pause on this one. Every other position, I pretty much knew exactly who the first names came to my mind were going to be. The pause to that was Francisco Lindor and Troy Tulowitzki.
Cal Ripken?
They weren't, again, these were guys I watched, right? Like when I talk about guys I looked up to and modeled my game after, the 3 shortstops I wanted to be, and specifically the 2 I wanted to be, because they played while I was growing up and really while I was playing the game, were Troy Tulowitzki and Derek Jeter. They were the gold standard at shortstop. If I had to pick one now, it's Zach Neto, and I mean I've been very clear that Zach Neto is probably my favorite player in the league, not named Nick Kurtz. But yeah, no, those would be the guys, and you know, and then Francisco Lindor just was so fun to watch when he played for the Indians, because that's the team he played for. That I mean, it would be hard for me not to have him in that conversation. But my 3 spot goes to Derek Jeter. Cleanup, there was never another option. It's David Ortiz. It was always going to be
for
David
DH.
Ortiz. Yeah, he is my DH. At number 5, you'll like this one. Third base. It's David Wright.
Okay.
Love David Wright. One of my favorite third basemen. Guy that I wanted to be, hands down. When I played the left side of the infield a lot, and 2 guys.
And how about that?
The guy that came
a
up
King
first.
Sport player makes your list and not mine.
Yeah.
How about that?
So David Wright's my 5 spot. Number 6, the man himself. It's Nick Kurtz. Probably my favorite player that's come through the ranks recently, and that was even really before I became like a Wake Forest fan. Loved what he did in the College World Series. Loved watching him kind of come through, or actually, I don't believe Wake made the College World Series in his year. Yeah, they did, 2023. Anyways, loved watching him come through the minor leagues and then become just this breakout star immediately with the Athletics. He's going to be a Hall of Famer if he continues playing the way he has so far in his career. The only thing that I think is going to really stop him from being that good is injuries. So he gets my first base spot. I didn't really pay that much attention or care too much about a lot of first basemen. And my favorite first baseman as a child is my DH. So Nick Kurtz is the 6th spot. Number 7, I bet you didn't see this one coming. It's Mike Piazza.
At catcher. Okay.
Yep, he would be my catcher of choice. At number 8, this is probably the biggest surprise on the list. Second base, Brandon Phillips.
It's not a surprise. Not
Really?
at all. Not to me. Not to me. Not to me.
You'll
Knowing
notice
you enough.
You'll notice the theme here. Guys that played defense.
Mm-hmm.
Good hitters. And some of them even great hitters. But guys that played fucking defense, man. Those are the guys that you wanted to be. At least those are the guys I wanted to be. So the guys that were almost artists at their position. Brandon Phillips is the artist of second base. There is nobody better in the field than that guy. You can go find some Brandon Phillips Reds highlights and you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. At number 9, we keep the defensive theme going. I'm putting him in right field. However, I know he played center field the majority of his career. Jacoby Ellsbury.
Okay. That's a surprise.
Is my final. Another guy I watched a lot. Didn't care when he was, he left the Red Sox and played for the Yankees. Pissed me off as a kid, but no less, again, defensive outfielder, was a really solid leadoff type of hitter. And anymore, you throw your guy, your secondary, or the guy you want to have as that second leadoff hitter at the 9 spot. There's not many better than Ellsbury, especially when it comes to getting on base and then being able to take that second bag if he didn't get a double to begin with. Get in scoring position, set things up for Mike Trout, and run back through the order. It's a good lineup to me. It may not be everybody's favorite, and it may not be a popular one, but it's what I loved.
If you had to throw out a couple bench options, who would you have on your bench?
So, I would probably throw. This is gonna seem kind of weird. I would put Joe Mauer as my backup catcher, first baseman.
Yeah, Mauer was in the conversation.
That would be that.
Man, Salvi. I could not have Salvi.
See, I've already got a righty, so I would want a lefty to counter the right-handed pitching. Now I would love to have a Victor Martinez type out in the outfield. They can come in, pinch hit. A JD Martinez type in the outfield. Wrong of the two. That would be probably my preference. Like the 2018 JD Martinez would be my guy for a backup outfielder. And backup DH as well would
What about
probably
Steve Pierce?
Again, it's JD probably for me would be the guy. If I get to pick the year, it's 2018 JD Martinez all day. There's nobody else even in the conversation. But that would be the guy there to be, again, backup outfielder, secondary DH to David Ortiz. Middle infielder, I think that's where I throw Torch Tulowitzki in to be my backup shortstop, second baseman. He could play either side, give either guy a rest.
What if you had to throw a base stealer on your bench?
Let's get the best one of them all, Ricky Henderson.
Did you watch him play? Because I don't remember watching him play.
Well, I wasn't part of the caveat, dickhead. Ted Williams is in lineup. I didn't watch him play. Okay, we'll talk base stealers from our generation. Jose Reyes.
I'm going to throw one at you.
All right.
Rest in peace to one of the best ever to do it in the postseason, Terrence Gore.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
That's a name I bet you didn't expect to hear.
No, but I definitely should have. So we both took lefties. Who would be your righty if you had to pick a righty for a starting pitcher?
Righty starting pitcher. Man, that's tough. You know what? It's not that tough. You know who I'd go with? Zach Greinke.
Fair enough. I think I would go. Again, if I'm getting to pick like a specific like player, I think I'm going like prime Josh Beckett. That's who I think I'm going with.
Now, if this wasn't just a favorite player kind of deal, and we were leaning more towards going for the best,
it's Nolan
no
Ryan.
question for me. It's Nolan Ryan.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. No, I wanted it to be more of like who are my favorite players and how would I see that going. Relief pitchers, we both went lefties. Righty reliever.
Righty reliever.
Yep.
Whew, man. That is a tough one.
All right, Steve Cishek.
I thought, you know what's crazy? The very first name that came to mind for me was Steve Cishek.
I'm
not even joking.
My favorite.
I'm not even joking.
One of my favorite players. I wish he could get a card in MLB The Show. I wish.
You know what?
We could find a prime Steve Cishek card in MLB The Show.
I just don't think
Darren
that
O'Day,
the kid.
Fuck Trevor Rogers or Tyler Rogers, whichever fucking one of them it is. Give me a prime Steve Cishek card, and I might need new pants, truthfully. So,
well, I don't know that the kid in me that loved the Braves would allow me to not choose Craig Kimbrell. Prime Craig Kimbrell.
That's a fair one too. Like if we're talking like prime, or even we go to the, we could like Cubs era. Kimbrell was absolutely fantastic.
You want to talk about the aura that he had too, with his arm hanging out like it did?
Dude,
that was
dude. I mean, my stretch, like kind of lean down stretch look, was Craig Kimbrell. Like it was that. Yep. I mimicked that dude to a T on that. My wind up was DeGrom. My stretch was Kimbrell. And then every once in a while, once I'd start running out of gas towards the end of a game, you start seeing a little Cishek in there with the submarine stuff, dude. It was crazy. Probably the weirdest shit like anybody had ever seen. But that's what I like to do, man. It was fun.
I got another honorable mention for second base.
Okay.
Whit Merrifield.
All right. My
That's a guy I enjoyed watching.
my honest thought, I went Brandon Phillips, and then I went like I kind of went
I
Jose
honestly thought
Altuve.
I should have thought about Brandon Phillips. Man, that would have been a good one. But I love Ketel Marte. When his time comes up for the Hall of Fame, I am absolutely going to be clamoring for him to be a Hall of Famer.
Oh yeah,
First
I
ballot.
mean, I don't see there being any reason not to go that route for sure.
Unless he decides to do something stupid between then and now.
I doubt it. I mean, that's one of the few players I think's got a really solid ground under him. So that was fun though. That made me think a little bit.
Catcher, another catcher, Yadier Molina.
Yeah, Yachty would.
He just has to be. Buster Posey.
That's the one I really hate that I didn't come up with was Buster Posey. If I'm being honest, I feel like I had more of a connection to him growing up than I did Yachty, Salvi, even, and honestly even Mike Piazza. If I were to make a change, Buster would have been my catcher for sure.
I'm a little surprised you didn't find room for Manny Ramirez.
I was never that big of a Manny fan. I just wasn't, and it's no slight to Manny Ramirez or anything, but I was never a big Manny Ramirez fan.
A couple other guys that I never saw play, but would have, if I had seen them play, they would have been in conversation is George Brett and Don Mattingly.
That's fair, yeah.
Nolan Arenado because of what he could do with the glove at third. Gets an honorable mention. I'm just going to be honest, man. The position I struggled the most with was right field.
That's why I just threw Ellsbury out there. I went through the one right fielder that did come to mind. I would have loved to throw him in this list. Hands down, would have loved to do it. I couldn't find room for him really anywhere in the lineup that made sense, and I didn't think 9 spot was really the justice spot it deserved. But I kind of wanted to go Ronald Acuna.
Yeah, I had to go Ichiro, man. I couldn't. When I saw I needed because I had the number 1 spot, 6 spot, and 9 spot to work with, and I had right field, center field, and second base to work with.
Yeah.
And I was like, man, I can't really think of a guy that fits the leadoff spot well. And so eventually, as I was going through, I thought about Ketel Marte, and I was like, man, he could be 6th, but I also really love the fact that he's good at getting on base. And so he's a perfect 9-hole hitter for me.
Yeah.
And so then I'm like, well, I want McCutchen in here, so I'm going to put him in center, and I'm going to bat him 6th. And then that was like, man, who is a right fielder that could be a leadoff hitter for me? And then I'm like, wait a minute. Arguably one of the greatest right fielders of all time. Also played center, of course. But
yeah, and honestly, I do really remember Ichiro as a right fielder more so than a center fielder. I mean,
yeah, I do too.
Another right fielder came to mind a little bit. Bobby Abreu was a right fielder, right?
Mm-hmm. I think he played left some too, but yeah, he played right.
I primarily remember him in right, specifically with the Yankees. I think it was. Unless I've got that wrong, and it's the Phillies, but he played for both, right? I'm not dreaming that up that he played for the Yankees too.
I think he played for the Yankees. Let me look.
Don't tell me Boston College is about to fucking eat my lunch tonight. Come on. I've had a good time on this game for probably the back-to-back days for the first time ever.
Abreu played for the Astros, Phillies, Yankees, Angels, Dodgers, and
Oh,
Mets.
we ran
He
into
played
him.
for he played for both New York and both LA teams.
And technically both Philly teams.
Yeah?
A little late on the Athletics side, but...
Now he played for the Astros. Did I say A's? I meant Astros.
Yeah, you said Athletics. At least I think so.
And A-listers all over the field for this offense. You saw some of the playmakers they've got and the speed. Great job going out and executing on that opening drive.
Oh, that is destroyed by Travis Hafner. Yeah, that's killed.
Look at them today. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse. Well, I know having played the position, when you have a big game,
Yeah, they marched down the field on us there, too. That was brutal.
David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone. And you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming in this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and
Oh, Ellie. We should have had that one, buddy.
diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week.
I was so happy. I went to, as you know, I went to Great American for the first time last summer,
Yeah.
and I got to see Ketel Marte hit a home run
Oh, nice.
because they were playing the D-backs.
My,
That was
the
cool.
the only MLB game I've been to this point has been, was Guardians and Royals back in 2018. Like, I think, it was probably the first series they played, maybe the second. It was in May. Lindor hit 2 homers in the same game. He was my favorite player at the time. So, like, dude, I was absolutely stoked. I was a couple of my best friends at the time, and they knew, like, how excited I was to see this dude play. Like, first thing I did in the stadium was go buy a Lindor jersey that I still have and will wear from time to time. Like, absolutely ecstatic. It made me so happy to see one of my favorite players.
Here's what sucked is that I have never, let's see. So for one, the game that I went to, was both teams had a losing record at the time. So neither team was playing all that well.
Right.
Ellie De La Cruz, that was at the exact same time that Ellie De La Cruz had lost his sister,
Yeah.
and he had went back to the Dominican Republic for the funeral. Well, his flight back he was supposed to be back in the lineup for the game that I was at, and his flight got delayed. So I didn't get to see Ellie De La Cruz play. And in addition to that, Arizona decided to hold Corbin Carroll out of the lineup. So I didn't get to see what would be considered the 2 best players. For the best player for each team did not play. Now, Ketel Marte, I think, is better than Corbin Carroll, but I was very disappointed. But at least I got to see Ketel Marte hit a home run.
Get that back. Come on, guys.
Also,
I know
I
fucked
attended
up, but
two
shit.
MLB games in 2025. Reds Diamondbacks on June 6th, and the Speedway Classic between the Reds and the Braves.
Yeah.
Neither of those games I got to see the completion of because of weather.
Damn. That is a tough thing about like where we are, right? Like I hate living here in the sense of like I can't go to an MLB game, not reasonably. Anyways.
Other than the
like,
Braves.
I gotta skip. Well, that's not reasonable. That's a 7-hour drive.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, there's not a reasonable MLB team within any range. Like I have to plan a vacation around going to an MLB game, and it just like that sucks for me, you know, because I would love to go, especially if there were a team local, but. You know, like this year, we had at some point intended to maybe make a little trip to Boston this year, and for my
or
birthday,
Miami.
Well, yes, we had talked about that, but specifically Emily and I, we had talked about going to Boston and going to, you know, staying in Cape Cod, getting a rental home there, and enjoying like a midweek series because the Yankees and Red Sox played during my birthday, and
Yep.
unfortunately, it just never came together that we could do it. But like, that's kind of how we have to do things if we're going to go to an MLB game. That's why I think I got so into the Wake Forest season this year was because it's the closest thing to MLB I've got. But it was also good baseball. It's a fun team. It's a fun environment. It really was, in a sense, like a blessing in disguise because I really kind of fell in love with the program that I get to live near and watch all the time now. So. But it does suck to not have an MLB team nearby. And honestly, like, the Charlotte Knights are fun and a decent team, but to be honest, I don't really want to be in Charlotte anymore than I already am at this point in time. So
I just
really
pulled the 95 Spotlight Byron Buxton, who's going for 66,000.
Yeah, see, man, I don't have that luck. I ain't had that luck all year.
I'm selling him. Those are just stubs that you can't pass up.
Yeah.
I mean, but
that's
but
part of
you-
what's
you
disheartened
also
me
know-
from playing that game, dude. Like, I have not pulled
Yeah.
shit this year, and it just fucking sucks, man. Like, I have not had anywhere near the pulls that some people have had, and I'm not specifically just talking about you, but you've had some good ones. Alex is coming together with some good stuff early in the year. Like, I just haven't gotten any of that. It fucking blows, man, because you feel like you grind and get nothing out of it. It feels like it's just a waste. And then not finishing the program, which was my own fault. I just didn't know it ended. Like, that was just kind of the nail in it for me to not care as much.
But I think we can also say that all of my luck apparently is just right. All of my luck with anything right now is going into this game. Apparently.
Yeah. Dude, fucking Jesus, man. These guys are going to fucking kill us. I don't understand how this team is so fucking bad, and yet they're just going to kick our ass.
Can we stop with the bots on the marketplace? That's getting crazy, man. The moment I put my buy order in, there were 3 buy orders immediately.
I've gotten to the
one
point where
stub
I've
more.
stopped even messing with it. I just spend the extra stubs. I'm so tired of that shit. That's
It's
another thing that's
exhausting,
been
dude.
really annoying.
How about that, man? Like, it seems like everything he's thrown so far has worked, especially down here. He's already got 2 touchdown passes against this defense. So,
God.
guys, I'm kind of surprised that he misses.
And it's for a player I'm never even using.
Yeah, always is.
Cal Raleigh.
Yeah, not this year.
I didn't even really use him last year, to be honest.
I used him a little bit earlier in the year when I pulled him, and he was, you know, a 90 overall catcher. I don't even know what he is right now. At least I missed.
He's still a 90.
That's crazy.
Yeah, he's still a 90. We're also about to get another roster update. So, I probably shouldn't even have a buy order in on him, to be honest. He's probably going to go down.
Yeah, I would say likely.
Yeah, I'm not going to
This
do
is
that.
starting to
I'm going to
piss
go
me
and
off.
get...
Man, why are we playing so fucking bad?
I'm going to go get Scooble instead. Because I've got the stubs to do that, too. Even though he's a healthy lot more, so... About 30K more, but...
Sucks to get your ass whooped by a team that you know you're better than. Jesus. We'll figure it out. It ain't over.
When they get hurt.
Yep.
So...
This is brutal.
Shut this fucker down.
Dude was in a throwing lane, but because it's man, he doesn't even attempt to make a play on that.